Are you prepared for the unfolding of tonight's events, my cherished one? If you have not already readied yourself, I urge you to do so immediately, for what is about to occur will challenge every assumption you have held. Dear, tonight marks a turning point that will prompt you to reassess your life and its many complexities. I understand that you may feel confused or even frightened by these words, and you might wonder why such a moment has come. I ask you to listen closely, as each word I share carries a consequence that will soon become evident. Although my message might stir feelings of anxiety, I need you to remain engaged and not cut off this dialogue prematurely. In time you will come to see that all of these changes have purpose, and if you continue to listen, you will grasp the meaning behind this transformation. The experiences that have defined your past are about to shift in ways you have not imagined, so prepare yourself for what lies ahead. For one thing, be aware that sleep will not visit you tonight. That is to say, you must stay awake. You might question why this is so, or wonder if your concern is justified, but every inquiry you have will be addressed as the night unfolds. I ask that you keep your focus and allow your heart to remain open, for tonight's unusual energy is meant to guide you toward a significant change. I have set aside a short period, just a few crucial minutes, during which I will share details that lay the foundation for what is to come. Please do not stray, for each moment carries meaning, and leaving early might mean missing something essential. As we stand at the threshold of change, understand that every action I undertake is meant to break the chains of doubt and hesitation that have hindered your progress. I have come to confront the delays and uncertainties that have kept you awake at night, lost in a spiral of worry about whether your circumstances will ever improve. This state of mind is set to end tonight. I declare now that I will no longer invest in the habit of concern over a future that might never arrive, choosing instead to dissolve the barriers of self-doubt that have clouded your path. You might not fully grasp who I am or what I represent, but rest assured that the strength behind these words is intended to dispel the lingering uncertainties in your mind. I speak plainly so that even the smallest indication of my intent can clear away doubts that have settled in your heart. These words are not mere sounds, they are the weight of a new direction that you might have sensed in fleeting moments. The truth I offer is already taking root, even in areas that seem barren in vision. Tonight is the start of a road that, though hidden at first, will eventually reveal itself with clarity and purpose. Know that the commitment I announce is not a distant promise, but an immediate call to action in your present life. Let this be clear: the landscape of your existence is changing, and while the transition feels unsettling, it is a necessary step toward a clearer future. Imagine waking up tomorrow with the assurance that everything will be all right, a certainty that I aim to instill in you tonight. This moment calls for you to decide whether you are willing to let go of old habits, fears, and the relentless grip of uncertainty. Can you risk stepping into an unknown realm by trusting in the process unfolding before you? I realize that such a leap may seem daunting, yet I ask you to take a deep breath and believe that the path ahead, though uncharted, is meant to lead you toward a better life. Reflect on the idea that every sleepless night and moment of anxious thought has been a precursor to this change. My intent tonight is to offer you relief from the burden of persistent worry and to replace that anxiety with a clear sense of purpose. Picture the chains of fear falling away as you embrace a future where each step is guided by newfound clarity. I'm not here to deliver punishment, nor to cast blame for past missteps. Rather, I offer you a fresh start, free from the heavy weight of old fears. Every second of this night is imbued with the potential for renewal. The process I am initiating is one of transformation, not retribution, aimed at clearing away the debris of uncertainty and paving the way for a focused, determined life. As you listen to these words, consider that every moment of doubt you have experienced has prepared you for this breakthrough. The hesitations that once stalled your progress will soon be replaced by a firm resolve. This change is not abstract. It is a tangible shift that begins now. Feel the tension in your body as a sign that transformation is near. Let it remind you that every heartbeat and breath is moving you toward a new way of being, and acknowledge that change can be uncomfortable and even painful, but it is often the precursor to growth. Tonight, I invite you to embrace that discomfort as an indicator that something vital is happening in enduring the brief struggle of this transformation. You will find lasting peace and clarity. I declare that from this moment forward, the doubts and fears that once dominated your actions will no longer have control over you. My focus is on dismantling the obstacles that have stalled your progress, and tonight marks the beginning of that endeavor. Know that my presence is constant, and that my commitment to your well-being is steadfast. Although the journey ahead may seem uncertain, I am here to guide you every step of the way. Trust that the changes you are about to experience, though they may seem small, initially will build into a profound transformation. The isolation and confusion you once felt will gradually give way to a renewed sense of strength and direction. I urge you to ask yourself whether you are prepared to relinquish the need to control every aspect of your life, let go of the urge to cling to familiar patterns, and instead embrace the possibility that by trusting the process I have set in motion, you can move beyond self-imposed limitations. This is not a call to disregard caution, rather, it is an invitation to recognize that stepping into the unknown is sometimes the only way to break free from a cycle of stagnation, much like the natural cycles that govern the world. Your life is entering a period of transformation. The obstacles you have faced are not punishments, but rather essential steps in the process of renewal. Even if the changes are not immediately apparent, trust that a shift in energy is occurring all around you. A subtle yet inevitable transition toward growth. When dawn breaks, you will find that the clarity you have long sought is finally within reach. I am here to support you as you navigate this period transition, ensuring that every effort you make brings you closer to a life filled with purpose. The changes unfolding tonight are part of a journey you have been preparing for, even if you are unaware of it. Old habits and limiting patterns are gradually dissolving, making room for a new perspective that is simpler and truer to who you are. I am not promising an easy path, but I assure you that every challenge you face is leading to meaningful progress. Even when confronted with discomfort, hold on to the conviction that the direction in which you are headed is ultimately for your benefit. Open your heart to the possibility that you are capable of moving past the doubts and fears that have long confined you. Trust that each moment of this night is a step toward a more authentic and honest existence. The process of change may sometimes seem slow, but rest assured that your progress is both real and significant. Be patient with yourself as you adjust to this new phase, and trust that in time, you will understand. Understand the deeper meaning behind every shift. Tonight is a moment of both reckoning and renewal, where the old ways yield to the new. Accept this invitation to embrace uncertainty and allow it to guide you toward a future that is more in line with your true self. With every passing moment, feel the burdens of the past begin to lift, replaced by the promise of a new start. I am not here to micromanage your path, but to remind you that you have the strength to overcome any lingering doubts. As the hours pass, absorb the changes that are taking place, knowing that each challenge is an opportunity for growth. Your ability to trust in this transformation will be tested, but if you remain steadfast, the rewards will far outweigh the struggles. Hold on to the certainty that tonight's shifts are the beginning of something profound, a turning point that will lead you to a deeper understanding of your own. Amen.